in Lisbon. And Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, joined by Sue Smith, who'll provide all the tactical observations. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Portugal, and they take on Congo DR.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions. Rafael Leao plays with Bernardo Silva out wide. And leading the attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao makes his way in field. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
Fernandes. João Cancelo. Now with Neves. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mbuku. Wissa has it. Here's Wan-Bissaka. On the ball, Masuaku. On to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, tremendous vision. Ferreira. And it's Ruben Dias. Vitor Ferreira. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, good vision. Can he do it? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, that clearance, the low-risk approach. A throw-in coming up now. Edo Kayembe. And slipped through beautifully. Did well to clear it away.
Take no risks and just get it out of harm's way. Definitely the smart choice.
On to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, this looks useful. So now a corner. Let's see about the delivery. João Cancelo. On to Silva. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, neither side wants ownership of the ball.
Yeah, it's just scrappy, isn't it? They're just not on the same wavelength, are they?
Tuanzebe. Promising possession, this. Chance to shoot. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. João Cancelo. Ruben Dias. Now with Silva. Well, so much to like about Bruno Fernandes. What might we see from him in this game?
Well, for me, it's the way he combines with his teammates, always wants the ball. Once he's passed it, he's on the move, wants it back again. He's a pleasure to watch. I'm sure we'll see more of that today.
Plenty of support here. And there's the feed into the box. And coolly done in the end. João Cancelo. João Neves. Dias. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this?
Yeah, it's lovely to see this, isn't it?
And a good-looking pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Yohan Wissa. Mutusami. Can he play it in? This looks interesting. Nuno Mendes. Beautiful pass. Mendes. Well, Portugal with the ball again. João Cancelo. Might lead to a chance. Ronaldo. Can they forge ahead? Very quick thinking there. Elia. Wissa has it. Mutusami. Flowing here. Determined defending. So a throw in here. And Portugal regaining possession. Mendes. Vitor Ferreira. On to Mendes. Elia. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? It's a promising move from Portugal. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Ronaldo at the ready. Well, no way through in the end. Meshak Elia. Suddenly they have possession. Nuno Mendes. Oh, moving it nicely. Now with Vitinha. Fernandes. It's with João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Eyeing an opening.
Well, it's all about finding the right pass, isn't it?
Fernandes. Back with Cancelo. Just overdid it. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Masuaku. Mutusami. Now with Kayembe. Crossing into the middle. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes has it. Fernandes. Well, sitting off them for now. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? And a good intervention.
Yeah, snuffed out nicely.
Masuaku. Mutusami. On the ball, Masuaku. Can they take the lead? Edo Kayembe. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Mensch. Rafael Leao. Inacio. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Mensch. Gonzalo Inacio. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can they find a gap in the defence? Happy to shoot. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Nathanael Mbuku. On to Kayembe. Portugal have possession once more. Neves. On to Mensch. Inacio. Nuno Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal looking dangerous. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored! The first goal will give them such a lift. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And very nicely positioned to win it back. Kayembe. Went in strongly to win the ball. And play halted, free kick given. On to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, nicely played. Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. Happy to play keep ball, and why not? Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Mutusami. Options in the centre. An opportunity from the corner to get right back into this one. Let's see about the delivery. Opportunity in the air.
Yeah, the corner's worked well. It's a good delivery into a nice area. He loses his marker, but just lacks that clinical finish.
Bruno Fernandes. Joao Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitor Ferreira. On to Neves. Joao Cancelo. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? The delivery. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Oh, I thought that had goal written all over it.
Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Vitor Ferreira. Confident play. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Masuaku. Kayembe. Top-class defending. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Vitor Ferreira. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
Yeah, they're cruising at the moment, aren't they?
Joao Neves. And a timely intervention. Kayembe. This could square the game. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And taken short. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Fernandes. And Portugal showing good wit. That is a magnificent run. And players waiting in the centre. Real chance. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here we can see it again, and I'm sure the keeper's a little frustrated. He does get a decent touch on it, but just not enough to keep it out. It's quite unfortunate, really.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Tuanzebe. Now with Kayembe. On to Wan-Bissaka. Mbuku. Nice sequence this. And defensive play to be applauded.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes has it. Dias. Joao Cancelo. Fernandes. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Portugal pushing forward with options available. And delivered by Bernardo Silva here. Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Yohan Wissa. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Now a decent position. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And a foul there. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. It's with João Cancelo. On to Neves. Inacio. On to Mensch. João Neves. Lot to like about that pass. Played into the centre. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Yohan Wissa. And giving them too much space on the flank. Can he play it in? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Getting right into his face. João Cancelo. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Ferreira. On to Silva. Now, who can he play it to? Mutusami. Nathanael Mbuku. Now with Kayembe. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. And the pass deftly cut out. João Cancelo. That is that for the first half here. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game.
Yeah, he's had a lot of space to operate in, hasn't he? And as you can see, so much of their play's gone through him. Goal to his name too. He's playing really well.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Vitor Ferreira. João Cancelo. Ferreira. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Ruben Dias. On to Neves. Dias. Ferreira. Now with Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo. Committed challenge. Giving it a real go in the wide area. And the cross into the middle. Yohan Wissa. Showing good situational awareness. Rafael Leao. Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Composed and patient passing. That's a good ball. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Who can they pick out? Has to clear his lines. That's good, strong, incisive attacking play. Elia. And whipped into the box. Nothing to show for that attack. João Cancelo. On to Neves. Ruben Dias. Ronaldo. Now with Vitinha. Oh, tremendous vision. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Well, no excuse to give the ball away from your own throw-in. Opportunity! Decent idea. Oh, genuine chance. And there it is, a goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything he can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
So the action underway again here, with Portugal very much in control. Elia. Lovely weight. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. It's with João Cancelo. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. And they've given back possession easily.
Yet he's got to take care of the ball better there.
Bruno Fernandes. Ferreira. On to Mensch. Well, there to intercept. Tuanzebe. On the ball, Masuaku. Perfect challenge. Now, options are plenty. Nicely weighted pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
How close was that? It looked like he was going to be through on goal, but he's just offside. I'm sure he'll keep making those runs, though.
Rafael Leao. Now with Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. João Cancelo. Now with Vitinha. And look at this! Mutusami. Plenty of support here. And veering in field. And let's give credit to the defending. Counter-attacking chance. Rafael Leao. Now with Vitinha. Good ball over the top. Crossing into the middle. Well, a disappointing effort, you might say.
Well, he just can't get away from his marker for a clean header. That's top defending.
And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And that'll be a Portugal throw. Dias. Now with Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Pass, and justifiably so. Rafael Leao. 30 minutes to go then. And strong play here. Mendes. Dangerous ball. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A lopsided contest, 4-0. Mutusami. Theo Bongonda. Mbemba. Clever defending. Good weight on that pass. Well, the attack petered out.
Yeah, did well to stop the danger.
Bernardo Silva. Can he find the right pass? Too easy, far too easy. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Yohan Wissa. Mutusami. Masuaku. Nathanael Mbuku. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Joao Cancelo. On to Neves. Happy to play keep ball, and why not? Neves. That's really good and effective physical play. Joao Neves. On to Silva. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Theo Bongonda. Decent position. Holding on to it.
Oh, calm heads, just buying time.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, read it really well. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, nice ball over the top. Oh, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And keeping possession. Yohan Wissa. Nathanael Mbuku. And possibilities here. Flag raised for offside. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Ferreira. On to Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes. On to Vitinha. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Ferreira. And it's Ruben Dias. Mbuku. Mutusami. And Portugal with the ball again. João Cancelo. On to Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes has it. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Elia. Untidy in possession. Rafael Leao. Possibilities for them to counter. Determined to keep moving. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Fernandes. Well, still a chance. Elia. On to Wan-Bissaka. Portugal have control of the ball again here. Bruno Fernandes. Good through ball. Rafael Leao. Electing to shoot. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Fernandes. Now with Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Neves. Vitor Ferreira. Inacio. Theo Bongonda. It's a weighted pass. In the right place to cut out the pass. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Neves. And there to intervene.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
On to Wan-Bissaka. Struggling to keep the ball. Referee spotting the transgression. Promising pass. Not the pass he had in mind. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Could be troublesome. It's with Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. And the defensive intervention there. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Neves. That's a good-looking pass. Wasteful from Portugal. Mbuku. Now a decent position. Nicely saved. Mensch. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, they've been excellent and thoroughly deserved to win this. Some of the attacking play has been a pleasure to watch. They just look so dangerous when they go forward. If I was a defender, I definitely wouldn't want to play against this team.
Decent position. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Who wants to make a challenge? Not ideal, losing it there. Mutusami. And it's gone behind for the corner. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And there's the delivery. Could be dangerous. Composed play in possession. Oh, good hit, close shave. Inacio. Now with Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Now what can they do from here? Well, they tried to keep the move going. A really good pass. And the referee has given them a corner. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? Can he deliver it with accuracy? Good job defensively. Samuel Costa. It's with Joao Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. It's with Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. Costa. Might lead to a chance. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. That's a useful cross. And heading it just over the top.
Well, that's a great delivery from out wide. The run is good. He manages to make a good connection on the ball, but can't get his head over it.
And play halted, free kick given. Nuno Mensch. Neto. And it's Ruben Dias. Using his strength to shield the ball. Inacio. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And space to attack. Tuanzebe. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Really good interception. Bruno Fernandes. They're not cherishing the ball the way they usually do. Oh, danger here. And that will be a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Quite easy to deal with that one. João Cancelo. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. Well, Portugal might be onto something. Well, let's see about the cross. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, they can bring it out now. Yohan Wissa. Promising looking ball. Oh, goodness me, off the post. And the keeper's hand does the trick. And credit due, a good intervention. Mutusami. Cedric Bakombu on the ball. Interesting pass. Well, didn't really make the keeper work terribly hard. Mensch. Bruno Fernandes. Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Nuno Mensch. Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Danger building. And he's fired it against the post. And the referee says that will do it. It is a win for Portugal, just what they were hoping for. Your overall assessment?
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play going forward was so clinical, took them apart at times and produced some top-quality finishes too. It's a great result.
Well, no getting away from it. The real catalyst for his side tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he was a constant threat, either playing on the shoulder or looking to drop into space. His movement was so clever, got himself into great goal-scoring positions. Bag two, could have had more.